You have been studying Salesforce for weeks. You are on Trailhead every single day, and yet you still do not know which path is actually right for you. Is it admin, is it developer, or architect? And nobody is giving you a straight answer. I will break down exactly what each role does every single day, what skills you need, what they pay, and by the end of this video, you will know without a doubt which one path is your path. My name is Deepika. I have been in the Salesforce ecosystem for over 10 years. I have trained thousands of students across all three of these career paths, and I have watched people choose the wrong career and struggle, and also have seen people choose the right one and thrive. So let me save you that pain right now. Before we get into salaries and certifications and job descriptions, I want to ask you a very simple question. When you see a problem, do you immediately start clicking around looking for a setting that fixes that problem? Or do you open a text editor and start writing logic to solve it? Or do you zoom out and start drawing boxes and arrows trying to figure out how the whole system should work? This one instinct, is it click, code, or blueprint, tells you almost everything you need to know about which Salesforce path you belong on. Let me now show you exactly what each of these people does every single day. Because the job titles are one thing, but the actual day-to-day reality is something completely different. Let us start with the Salesforce admin job. The admin is the person who keeps the engine running. They are managing users, resetting passwords, updating page layouts, building reports and dashboards, creating validation rules, and most importantly, in 2026, building flows. When a sales manager says, I need a notification every time a deal closes over 50,000, the admin figures out how to make that happen using the tools Salesforce already provides. No code, pure configuration. If you are someone who loves solving puzzles, enjoys talking to people, and gets satisfaction from making someone's work life easier, admin might be exactly where you belong. The developer lives in code, specifically Apex and MWC, which is Apex is Salesforce's own programming language, and Lightning Web Component, which is how you build custom user interfaces inside Salesforce. When the admin hits a wall and says, I cannot do this without a flow alone, the developer picks it up from there and builds whatever the platform cannot do out of the box. Developers also build integrations. If you enjoy the logic of writing code, debugging problems, and building things that did not exist before, the developer path is going to feel like home. And then there is the architect. The architect is not building things directly anymore. They are designing the blueprint that everyone else builds from. They are thinking about questions like, if we have 1 million records, will this solution still work in 5 years? What happens when we acquire another company and need to merge two Salesforce orgs? How do we make sure the data flowing between Salesforce and our ERP system stays clean and accurate? They write design documents, they govern technical decisions, and they are ultimately responsible for making sure the entire system holds together at scale. If you are someone who loves the big picture, thinks in systems, and get frustrated when people make short-term decisions that cause long-term problems, the architect path is calling your name. These roles are not always cleanly separated in the real world. Many admins end up doing a little bit of development. Many developers get pulled into architecture conversations. The line blur constantly, but understanding the core identity of each role will help you build toward the right one. Speaking of building toward the right one, let me talk about the money. At the entry level, a Salesforce admin in the United States is typically earning between $60,000 and $85,000 with 2 to 4 years of experience and strong hands-on skills that moves to $90,000 to $120,000. Senior admins with specialization like Marketing Cloud or Revenue Cloud are clearing around $130K and above. Salesforce developers start higher. A junior developer with 1 to 2 years of experience is typically looking at 80,000 to 100,000. Mid-level developers with solid Apex and LWC experience are earning 120K to 150K. Senior developers who understand integrations and have AI skills layered on top, they're making 170 to 200K. An architect, this is where the ceiling gets serious. A certified application or system architect in United States typically earns between 150K and 180K. Certified technical architects, the highest Salesforce credential that exists, regularly command 200,000 to 250,000 and above. But here is the honest caveat. The higher the salary, the higher the bar. You cannot walk into an architect role. It typically takes 5 to 10 years of experience across both admin and developer disciplines before you have the depth to operate at that level credibly. The money is real, but so is the journey to get there. The Salesforce Administrator Certification. From there, the paths split. If you are going the admin route, your next move after the admin certification is the Advanced Administrator Certification, followed by the Platform App Builder. These two credentials prove that you can handle complex configurations and build serious automation. Pair these with hands-on flow builder experience and a real project portfolio, and you are in a strong position for mid-level roles. If you are going the developer route, after admin, you move to Platform Developer 1, then Platform Developer 2. These certifications validate your Apex and LWC skills. From there, add integration experience and start learning about APIs and connected systems. That combination is what gets you to senior developer territory. If you are aiming for architect, and this is a long game, you work toward the application architect credential first, which combines platform app builder and a set of domain-specific certifications, then system architect, and ultimately, if you want to reach the pinnacle, the certified technical architect, which is a board review process and one of the most respected credentials in all of enterprise technology. Now, let me give you a way to figure out right now, today, which one you actually are. I'm going to give you rapid fire scenarios. Be honest with yourself as I read each one. Scenario 1, a sales manager walks up to you and says, when a lead is created from our website, I need it automatically assigned to the right rep based on the region, and the manager needs an email. You immediately start thinking about how to build a flow that handles the assignment logic. You are energized by this. That is admin thinking. Scenario number 2 is same request, but the assignment logic needs to pull from an external database using an API call, and the email needs to be dynamically formatted based on deal data that Salesforce does not store natively. You think, I need to write an Apex class and a trigger for this. That is developer thinking. Scenario number 3, the sales manager makes that same request and your first thought is, wait, before we build anything, how does this fit into our overall lead management strategy? What happens in 6 months when we add 2 new regions? Will the solution scale? That is architect thinking. How did you answer? Be honest with yourself, because choosing the right path from the start saves you years of frustration. Here's the bottom line. There is no wrong answers. All 3 of these paths lead to strong, well-paying, in-demand careers in 2026 and beyond. Choose based on how your brain naturally works, because the people who thrive in this ecosystem long-term are the ones who are doing work that genuinely energizes them, not the work they are grinding through. Start with your admin cert. That is the same advice for everyone, regardless of where you are heading. Build your foundation, get hands-on experience in a developer org, and then let your natural instincts guide you toward your specialization. The path is clear. The demand is real. The only question left is, which version of Salesforce professional are you going to become? Now, if you are ready to stop wondering and start building, I have put together complete structured courses on my website, my tutorial rack, that cover the admin certification, developer track, and everything in between. These are not just video lectures, they are hands-on practical programs designed to get you certified and job ready. The link is in the description below. Go check it out. And if you want to sit down with me personally and map out exactly which path makes sense for your specific background, your goals, and your timeline, I also offer one-on-one career consultations where we build your personal Salesforce career roadmap together. The booking link is also right there in the description. Spots are limited, so do not wait on that. Links are below. Pick your path, take the first step, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.